I think we're live. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, it's not even Wednesday here in Bangladesh. It is Wednesday, right? It's the end of Wednesday. I'm getting all caught up. It's Thursday, technically in Bangladesh. But you know what that means? One Piece chapter dropped. Not only a One Piece chapter dropped, a monumental, 100 episode one, an 1100 chapter One Piece is finally on chapter 1100. Can you believe that? 1100. I feel like it was what? It wasn't yesterday, but it was not long ago that ahoy Sanjita. So it was not long ago that I watched One Piece 1000. Oh my gosh, and I read it. We're here, and at 1100 the chapter is titled Thank You Bonnie. And you know, Sanjita, I titled my live stream as Thank You Oda. I didn't know that the chapter was Thank You Bonnie. It fits. How come that fit, huh? Wow. Not long ago we watched together. Yeah, that we started watching together. 2 weeks ago we did a combined live stream, right? 3 weeks ago maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So as usual, if you're here, drop by in the comments, drop by with Sanjita, and whatever you say. Oh, this emoji, wow. So my wife is here in this room. She's giving some are you trying to distract me, or are you trying to Kambare? Yeah, it reminds me of Mr. 2 Bon Clay Gambare Mugiwara Chan, right? Okay, so what is Usopp thinking about? He's thinking about Carrot. He's thinking about the other two. I forgot. Why is he only thinking about two? He has 3 underlings, right? He's only thinking about 2. Cover request by Noda Skywalker. Sanji cooking vegetables, making Usopp nostalgic about the Usopp pirates. Yeah, there is another Usopp pirate who is saying, "Hey, you're not thinking about me." So you know what this reminds me of, Sanjita? It reminds me of Black Clover, where the priest, the father, he is not remembered, but the sister, she is remembered. The other people, they are remembered, but the father is not remembered by Asta or Yuno. Look at Usopp thinking, reminiscing about them. What is this, Sanjita? What are these? What are these emojis? Okay, so there are some notes. I've been having a hoot watching the preliminaries for the M1 Grand Prix, a competition for manzai, a traditional form of on-stage comedy. There are a few duos I'm rooting for. I hope they make the finals. Okay, so we got Kizaru, my man Kizaru, Borsalino Kizaru. It's a flashback because Vegapunk has his huge head. Okay, I'm afraid I'm here on business. He looks like he was a vice admiral at the time. Man, it's cold. This place sure is a far cry from Punk Hazard. Okay, so we are continuing the Kuma flashback, and it's at that time that Kizaru is also relevant here. At the future location of Egghead? Okay, just you wait. The future will be born right here. My head is overflowing with ideas. It's so much overflowing that it's gonna explode. It's honestly hard to think straight. That explains how you missed it. Oh, he was already an admiral. Kizaru Borsalino. Sanjita, do you remember when Arlong was young? Kizaru was just a vice admiral at that time, but he's a full-on admiral here. Yeah, that wasn't a long time ago because that was 8 years ago, right? This is only 8 years ago. Okay, so 8 years ago he was already an admiral. And during the Ohara incident 22 years ago, he was a vice admiral. Okay, probably. You really should have checked every nook and cranny of the lab when you moved in. The government frowns on secret backroom deals with pirates. Okay, so Kizaru knows about the deal with Kuma. How? Oh, okay, you got me, Borsalino. I think because of Saturn, Saint. Okay. I hate it when you get like this. Come on, I'm just doing my job. Who is this? Who is this? Is this some random commodore or a vice admiral or someone? I don't know if I should know this guy. Okay. It's irrelevant if you consider him an ideal candidate, Vegapunk. Ideal candidate for what? And look at Vegapunk's head. Oh my gosh. This man is a pirate with 296 million bounty on his head. Yeah, his bounty was 296. A little less than Luffy when he fought Gecko Moria, and Gecko Moria had a 320 million berry bounty, right? You can say you were ignorant of that or simply admit you don't care. But making a fugitive the face of our clone program is out of the question. It would be an affront to the Navy's reputation. Okay. So Kizaru is saying even though Vegapunk considers Kuma an ideal candidate because he's what? He's a buccaneer. Still he's a criminal. He's a fugitive. With that in mind, we have 3 additional stipulations if you want us to honor this deal of yours. Oh, so this is Saturn. See, Saturn's beard, it's there. So Saturn is saying on the Denden Mushi, I'd rather say Denden Kushi is my friend, the great YouTuber. So Denden Mushi, so Saturn is here in the Denden Mushi. He's talking to Vegapunk and he's giving him 3 more stipulations. Firstly, Bartholomew Kuma, you must agree to become one of the 7 warlords of the sea. Yeah, otherwise the people, what will they think? That a fugitive, someone who has a bounty on his head, he is now being a clone. I mean, he's now creating clones. He's the basis, the foundation of the clones. A few days ago, we found ourselves a member short thanks to the exploits of a rookie named Ace. So Ace actually defeated one of the Shichibukai. Who was that Shichibukai? Yeah, oh my gosh, Ace stocks has gone up. Ace stocks have gone up. Podcast D Ace. Goldie Ace. It caused great turbulence in the pirate world. Someone of your caliber would be a natural choice to fill that opening and calm the seas. Okay, it's getting interesting. It's getting spicy. Our second condition is for you to undergo procedures to become a human weapon for the Navy. Okay, so these conditions were not given by Vegapunk. These were given by Saturn. Are you talking about modifying my body? Precisely. You already have all the traits required to be an effective warlord, so you'll become a paragon of fear for pirate scum far and wide after you receive your enhancements. And Vegapunk is like ... He's sweating. So I second that. The Navy would love to have you on our side. Kizaru is saying, can it, Kizaru? You see my point, but that's not all. You aren't like the other pirates, Kuma. We are well aware of your history with the Revolutionary Army. What? He also knows this. If you accept our offer, we must take precautions to ensure you never turn your power against the world government again. Which brings us to our third and final condition. You must agree to give up your free will and sense of individuality. Okay. So it was all Saturn. And look at Vegapunk, he's so mad. Saying Saturn, that would be tantamount to killing him. This is because none of the other warlords follow orders, isn't it? Duffy doesn't follow orders. Boa doesn't. Mihawk doesn't. Gecko Moria, I think he was also there at that time. I don't know. If you snuff out all the humanity left in a cyborg, you'll have nothing to but a robot. Because I think Gecko Moria was there because in the last chapter we saw Thriller Bark. So Gecko Moria is the mastermind behind Thriller Bark. Do you really expect me to murder a man? You forget yourself. You're a military scientist and you have no right to talk back. Okay. These conditions must be met if this criminal wishes to save his daughter. It's a small price to consider how expensive and difficult the procedure would be. Otherwise, I have no obligation to help this girl. So Saturn is saying that This is murder. It'd be perverse to modify a human like that. I won't. Vegapunk, please do it. Okay, so Kuma is requesting Vegapunk to do it because he wants to save Bonnie. I've been worrying all this time, thinking it might be possible to save Bonnie. I'm so grateful. I'll happily accept any fate. Yeah, he did say that he'd sell his soul to the devil. He'd make a deal with the devil to save Bonnie, so long as Bonnie is cured. Kuma, and then Kizaru, see? Kizaru respects Kuma. Okay, so Sentomaru is playing with Bonnie. Vegapunk, how long will it take you to finish Kuma's modifications and cure his daughter? Okay. So Kizaru is saying it, right? Dealing with the sapphire skills will take 6 months, but I'll take an extra year on top of that before she can expose to natural light. That's a total of about a year and a half before she's cured. Kuma's modifications will take 2 years at minimum. Thank goodness, she really will be all better by the time she's 10. How can we trust you to remain obedient after she's cured? Your daughter is our only leverage here. I have no intention of running, Kuma saying. Be that as it may, the world government will have to take custody of her once her treatment is complete. Oh no. After all this, still they'll take her into custody. Did you see?
No, I missed.
She'll be free after you follow through with the erasure of your personality. Oh my gosh. It's so tragic. But that would mean Kuma won't get to see Bonnie after she's cured. Correct. His modifications will commence immediately. It will be an ongoing process. As he turns his tenure as a warlord and helps the government tame the seas. After his daughter is cured, any contact between them will be forbidden to ensure they don't escape. If there is any hint of defiance from any of you, I guarantee she will spend the rest of her life as a slave. So cruel. I won't try to see her, I swear. I have only one request. Don't tell Bonnie the truth. She can't know about her illness or that she's being kept as a hostage. I don't want her to wake up again after his surgery in some soulless government facility. Take her back to Sorbet. You can keep her in the church where she grew up. If you can grant that one request, I promise you I won't seek her out and I'll obey without question. Very well. It makes no difference where she's kept, as long as the government oversees it. Looks like we have an interesting 2 years ahead of us. Bonnie will be staying here for the next 6 months. Where is it? Is that Pung Hazard? So you're staying with me, really? That's right. They think I may have come down with something too, so they need to run some tests. Oh. Snap, that means we get to be together, yay. Oh, this weirdo is Sentomaru. That's rude. Weirdo. Wow, this place has so many windowless rooms. Yes, but be careful. There's all sorts of dangerous gadgets around here. And windowless because there's no light, right? She cannot be exposed to light. The sapphire skills will grow. That's it. I can create the weapon of my dreams now. Damn it, the brain waves won't stop. Someone needs to write everything I'm writing down. I'm thinking that if only they could eat and use the toilet for me too, I'd never have to stop. That's how he created the satellites, the stellar bodies. See? He thought of it first. That he wished he didn't need to have to poop. He didn't need to have to eat. He always wants to just work. I'm so short-handed, it's maddening. I just had another eureka moment. This is going to keep me as busy as a beaver. I wish there were 5 more of me. But there are 6 more of him. Where did the 6th one come from, right? This is the same cat-related idiom from chapter 1062, beaver, and I'm busy as a beaver. So, Cyber Kuma and Bonnie is being treated. Sentomaru, they're at least together. Yeah, right? That's at least one good thing about this. They're sleeping together. What is this? Umit cargo ship. And they're eating pizza. Vega, even Kizaru is here. Santamaru. Bonnie is eating so much. Kuma is eating so much. Vegapunk is even eating so much. Who is that? That VP. Vega. Vega. It's a robot. Kizaru. Oh, they're dancing like Nika. They're dancing like Nika. Did you see? Dum. Yeah, it's even. I was thinking about dun ta 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 dun ta 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 ta. The drums of liberation, and look at Kizaru also dancing. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Half a year later, okay, the results are good. After a year of rehabilitation, you'll be completely cured. Thank you, Vegapunk. Yeah, thanks. Once I'm all better, can I come and visit? Of course. Kingdom of Sorbet. Kumachi. Bonnie-chan. It's been so long. Are you finally home for good? They said I'll be better. I'll be all better in a year. Then I'll finally be able to go outside. Is that right? That's fantastic news. You always said you'd be fit as a fiddle by the time you turn 10. There's Queen Dowager Connie. Does this mean I'll be taking care of you again, Bonnie? Granny Connie. We would be more than happy to take care of her, Kuma. Yeah, you can count on us. Member of Sorbet Royal Family, Queen Dowager Connie. Thank you. I'll leave her in your hands. I'm still a pirate after all. If I stay, it won't be good for the kingdom. I don't think I'll be back for at least a year. What? That long? I'll write you tons of letters. Okay. Who is this? Is this Stussy? It's Alpha. Cipher pull number 8. Intelligence Agent Alpha. She looks like Khalifa, right? The next time I see you, we'll both be able to sail the seas and reach the horizon. I can't wait. I'm gonna travel to all sorts of places together. I'd love to take you. I really would love that. Oh no, it's so tragic. Kuma knows he can't do that. And this area has to be overseen. Please leave the rest to us. Who's that? Cipher poll number 8, Intelligence Agent Alpha. A direct romanization would be Alufa. Okay. I'm a nurse. The doctor ordered me to take care of Bonnie-chan during her recovery. I'll check her temperature daily, make sure she takes her medicine, and monitor for any changes. My name is Alpha. Nice to meet you, Bonnie. Okay. Look at her evil smile. Oh, no. No suspicious individuals will be allowed near her during her recovery. Please remember to bring identification with you if you plan on visiting. That's such a pain. And what's that building you're putting up in front of the church? Those are our accommodations. Paul, don't forget, a child's life is such a fragile thing. Oh no. Why is she so... It's like this. Oh my gosh. I understand. I'm not coming back. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm so glad you were born. Really?
Thank you, Bonnie.
Yeah, that's the title. Take care is the last time they're seeing each other. The pirates of the world were utterly shocked when the infamous tyrant Bartholomew Kuma suddenly became an absolutely obedient member of the 7 warlords. Shichibuka, young master. There's a new warlord. That's Sugar. That's Dofi.
Commented you're in?
Oh, hello, Juster. You're late. It's okay. Have you read the chapter? It's just been out. There is Dofi. There is Crocodile. There is Miss All Sunday Robin. Kuma the Tyrant sounds like another villain has come into play. Foo 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 foo. What do you think? I couldn't care less. Have you taken care of those idiots who spotted our rain-making ship yet? Oh. The hidden ship from chapter 212. Here is Mihawk. He just destroyed a fleet of ships, I guess. He looks as big as Whitebeard. Huh? Kobe, who do you reckon is stronger, me or him? You, of course, Alvira-sama. So who are they talking about? He looks as big as Whitebeard. Are they talking about Weevil? Hmm. So they finally found a replacement. That's great news, Jimbei. Considering the circumstances, you're the last person I'd expect to say that. The replacement of the Shichibukai that Ace defeated. I'm still reading the details about him. So Jimbei's here, Marco. It's Boa. He's a former king. This is on top of the reigning king we already have in our ranks. The pirate world really is changing. Their business doesn't affect us. I follow no man's orders. Princess, it's essential that you keep track of information like this. That's Gloriosa. Oh, here is Gecko Moria. Here is Perona. Kishishishi. They say he's a paw-pumped man. That doesn't exactly sound frightening, does it? Well, he's already a warlord, so he's gotta be strong enough to make the cut, Moria-sama. Oh, Joester, you haven't read the chapter yet. Okay. I wouldn't like to spoil you, so you can read from the start. Dragon is here. He doesn't say anything because he knows his friend. Don't the warlords answer directly to the government? Kuma-san would never work for them. What is this? Kuma? Dear Bonnie, I'm still at sea as I write this. I've become quite well known and it's getting harder and harder to sail in peace, but I'm doing okay. It's a seagull, a new school. I'm doing my best to find interesting travel destinations for when you turn 10. Oh, he's moving around the place. He's going also, I guess he will go to Amazon Lily. It'll be a long journey to deliver this. Please take care. I hope everyone back home is doing as well as I am. Oh, here's Luffy. He just started against Buggy. Bartholomew Kuma, come in. You have new commands from the government. Shishi. Uh-oh, I made him mad. No, Luffy hasn't gone out to sea yet, right? He's just a small child. What is your current location? Front cover and color spread next issue. I'm in the East Blue. What are my orders? So Luffy is so small. He's in the ASL flashback. No, after that. Sabo is so grown up. So, what is Luffy's age? That's the end of the chapter. So I gotta say thank you to Oda for creating 1100 chapters. I couldn't wait to read it, even though I have an IELTS exam next day. It's actually tomorrow. It's on Friday, but I couldn't stop. I had to get it done. So I did like the chapter. I especially like the fact that so many people were shown the Shichibukai and how Kuma became a warlord of the sea, and especially how Saturn and Kizaru was a good guy. He was also dancing the Dondotata. He was dancing like Nika, but Saturn is pure evil. I used to think that the Gorosei, they're not exactly pure evil, but now I feel like, oh my gosh, even if they do have some rationale. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Thank you so much to Sanjida and Joester for joining. I'll see you next week.